Sim Racers, and welcome. Friday live stream tonight, and we will be grinding in order to make some races and get off the rookie tag at the LowFuelMotorsport system, LFM. And first of all, first things first, how are you guys doing on the chat? Last live stream was amazing, actually, because I've messed up the whole start of the live stream, but you guys stay with me, and we did some pretty good numbers, which so I don't know what to say. Thank you so much for your support, guys. And yeah, let's start with the live chat, because our first race is at about half an hour from now, so we're gonna do a little bit of practice, and then maybe, and also, you know, reply some of your questions as we are here. Mantis grandfather instantly goes with the questions. BOP Aris, BOP news. Yeah, BOP is being fine-tuned here and there. It should have been out this week, but we have a FIA official event into the special events of the sim. If you go into the special events, you can find it. I think it's Porsche on Paul Ricard. So we decided to wait a little bit until that ends. It should end on next Monday. Which means that after that we are free to go. A couple of info on the update that we are trying to do. So our best, let's say, improvement, or our best result will be if you guys, if the update comes out and you guys turn back to the communities or here in the chat or in my Discord channel and say, what have you done? Nothing has changed. This is what we're trying to do. So the changes are going to be small, but what we're trying to do is to compress the grid even more. So if the last car is 0.3 of a second from the first car in the grid, we are going to try to make it as small as possible. So like, 1/10 of a second or 0.5 of a second. We're trying to compress everything up. We're not trying to change the whole thing because we think it works pretty well. We're just trying to eliminate some of the most evident issues that people are complaining about, but it's going to be fine-tuning here and there, and we're trying to compress as much as possible the grid of the cars and the performance of the car. So Monty, this is really up to the people, because unfortunately, you know how it goes. Every time that sim racers think that a car is faster, they all go into the same car no matter what, and that's how it ends. I also would like to see more changed grids. But for example, to give you an example, because on the last SRO eSport race, the Ferrari won with Tonizza, everybody at LFM races, which right now races at Spa, everybody tries the Ferrari, and you have grids full of Ferraris. So that's how sim racers unfortunately think about things. Not much we can do. But Janut says AMG pit limiter bounce, yes, fixed, improved, whatever. So I think that is also a good thing. Hello to everybody that is still arriving on the chat. Hello, guys. Yasu Dionisia, Yasu. Yeah, Ryan. What at the moment is very, very track. Yeah, it's track specific. I know, but it's always track specific. It's always track specific. It is like that. It is like that. It's you go from one track to the other. I don't have an issue with top sim racers that might try to get the best possible result. We know they are on top. My issue is with all the other guys that we are all from P7, let's say, down to the grid. Everybody storms to get the best car. What are you going to win? Nothing, by getting the best car. If you get a car that, I've always say that, and I keep on, insisting. If you're going to get a car that you're more comfortable with, or even that you like more, I mean, if you're in love with a car, get that car. It will boost your performance, and you will be more consistent through the race, and you will gain, places. If you are driving a car just because it is the fastest one, you're not doing yourself any favors. But anyway, Lorenzo sì, assolutamente sì. Domani non è ancora pronto, Vito. No, I haven't released the update, Salvatore. Not yet, not yet. I'm talking about what we are going to release. Your consistency is slow in the MG. We are going to fix that. Yes, Niels, it is better. Yes, it is. It is better. It's gonna be better car. We were going to drive it tonight. Ah, Mr. Lucan, mi piace quello che hai detto, è molto bello. È la macchina a scegliere il pilota. Mr. Lucan says it's the car that selects the driver. That's a pretty nice line. Nostromo, grazie, thank you for the follow, and also EEP00397. 397 was the name of the R Factor 2 development studio. Am I wrong, maybe? Not sure. Sorry if I mixed up the latest name. Sync, it shouldn't be out of sync. Try to reload. Sometimes YouTube does that. So what are we going to do tonight? Tonight I'm gonna drive at LowFuelMotorsport. You can find the link as usual in the description of the video. It's this very nice system that practically schedules races with their own rating system, their own categories and everything. It's very cool. It works pretty nicely. The races there are pretty good, and why I'm doing that because on October I think I've got an invitation from a Greek team to drive for 24 hours, which I think we're going to do. And it shouldn't matter, but just to be sure, I want to get out from the rookie group to do this, just to be ready. You never know. So I want to pull and do at least 10 races there. So tonight we're gonna do at least 2 or 3 if I can make it. And I also want to try. So I want to try the Audi, and then I'm gonna use the Aston Martin, and then I'm gonna use the Mercedes and see how the performance is. Yeah, I'm gonna be using the new update anyway. So yeah, and I want to see where we are at with that. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. The first race is at 15 minutes past 10 o'clock. So we have like 20 minutes now, 25 minutes, 20 minutes to go. Maybe we can start with some practice on those 3 cars and see how it goes, and yeah, and see what happens. Aston V12, no Aston V12. I do love the sound. Yeah, I do love the sound. So let's go single player. Let's move inside the game, and here we are. Let's go somewhere. I think they're running at 10 o'clock or something, and the conditions are cloudy, like something like that. So custom, it's 20, 24, something like this. They run something like this right now. So yeah, let's try this and do a couple of laps in the Audi. Very early next week, if not, instantly. Depends if we go into any problems. LFM practice server. There is an LFM practice server. Let me check. I don't even knew that this is. Oh, I'm disconnected right now. Let's wait. Yeah, Monty, we're gonna do 24 hours. server list, but I need to wait a little bit because I'm disconnected right now. As you know, guys, the lobby needs to disconnect and reconnect so that it doesn't, fill with requests, the lobby servers. It's only for iron. Oh, so yeah, probably. We'll see. Okay, so refresh. Here we are. LFMP. He said. I need to search for LFMP. P. 25 servers. LFM single practice spa. That should be it. Are there any Spa Endurance Cup? Coach Dave. They have so many practice servers. Yasu Yanni. Ray Fox dipende, non è così semplice, nel senso che se no dopo non succede nulla. Potrebbe essere un'idea, magari appena passarlo. Salvatore, no, they work pretty much all the time from the moment the car rolls. That's why maybe somewhere you can see that says, they work only mid-corner. They don't really work mid-corner, only mid-corner. They work from the start of the car roll. So obviously their arms will not work when the car just accelerates or brakes. They will work only when the car starts rolling. So from the turn in to the exit. There's a server for every series. So let's see. Practice Dry, Imola, Barcelona. Oh my God, there are so many. Barcelona, Silverstone, Indianapolis, Kota, Spa. So team practice for Endurance Cup. Sprint series. That's it. Maybe for can I get into the Coach Dave? Maybe I don't know. Let me select. I mean, yeah, Valentino is cool, but the golf hits better. All right, so let's try. Let's see if this is correct. And yeah, good in. When trail braking, do I lift off? You mean I lift off on the accelerator or the brake? What I usually do is I go into the brakes, I don't stay on the accelerator, and as I turn in, I lift the brakes. I modulate the pressure on the brakes. The more you turn, the more you have to lift your foot. Otherwise, you just go straight. So, oh, Leclerc is here. Leclerc is here. I don't think it's Leclerc, but anyway. Okay, so I think we had a setup here with Andimon on the last race that we didn't finish. So let's try this with less fuel, possibly something like 38, something like that. And because it was for low temperature, I need to go down by 4 maybe. Maybe too much. We'll see. Sì, Christian arriva insieme a tutto il hotfix. Non è solo sesta marcia, hanno omologato un altro cambio che non sapevamo, ci hanno dato i dati e adesso ci sarà. Arriba! Hey Niels! Niels Now Yokes is here, guys. Popometer up, get it, it's very cool. So, oh yes, by the way, I made Michele Occhionero moderator here because he's always very helpful. He's always has been here. He's always ready with links and everything. So I think, I hope that I didn't even ask him. I just made him moderator. If he doesn't know, he knows where to find me, and I can take him home. But I think he deserves it. So yay! Thumbs up for Michele. Silky, I think you have a problem, but because nobody has ever said something like that. Hey, Alexei, how you doing? The Average Tech Gamer, what we do is we put, of course, the data of the cars. We put also the real BOP in terms of ballast and turbo pressures and restrictors and everything. But as usual, there are things that we don't know, or even the manufacturer doesn't know, or developments through, you know, the legal championship to the cars, which means they might gain a little bit extra torque, or they might gain a little bit extra efficiency aero. It's small things. It's really, we're talking really fine tuning here, and that's what we also play with in very, very small changes. And those small changes is all the change you see then in the BOP. That's all practically, because the car are already very close. So. Okay, let's do a couple of laps on the Audi just to remember the car a little bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Someone is arriving really fast. All right. Let's go. Hey Sparky, welcome to ACC, mate. Let pass this guy. Ciao Cosimo. Won't be able to read the chat as often right now. I wish people would use more GT4s and T6, because that would give me a lot of leverage to push to the rest of the management the idea that, you know, we need to put more servers, we need to make more cars, we need to update, whatever. But people, although I mean it wasn't a failure in terms of sales, but people doesn't seem to use it a lot online. And that puts me in a difficult situation where I ask, you know, to do more, and numbers do not support me. So if you can convince your communities to play more GT4 and TCX, then by all means do it, because that will make my job much easier. Thank you, Reverend. Really appreciate it. Oh, white.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Car on the right, clear on the right. yellow flag. Be careful there.
Thank you, Autosport mate. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, people are always like, yeah, you know, Challengers Pack and GT4 are so nice, beautiful cars, whatever. We love them, so beautiful to drive. And then they are not. They do not use them. They stick to the GT3 cars. So yeah. But anyway, you know, enough rant.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
That was a stupid change gear. Didn't need that. Yeah, it's a herd mentality. That is true, Darfila. Well, very well put. People might swear it's broken, but it's not.
Red on lane. Personal fastest lap.
It's not. It's also. Yeah, I know that some people, you know, keep insisting that we need more competition servers for GT4. It doesn't work like this, guys. We have data and statistics, and the people to play there, it's simply not. I mean, if I had more competition servers personally, I'm not the one deciding, but if I had personally, I would use them for more on the, you know, for the American people that they are asking for more, rightfully no, or for the ASEAN countries. But yeah, it's complicated as usual, and you know, a team has priorities, so.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Hey Rob, how you doing, buddy?
Red on lane. Personal fastest lap.
All right, that wasn't bad. Let's get out from here. 2:18.6 is a decent first lap for me. Means that, you know, I'm pretty much on my ball mark. ABC Devs asks why the single player and multiplayer races start procedures are very different. That's actually a good question. When we started, the automatic limiter start procedure was the only one available in offline and online. Actually, when you're doing the server, you can still select the original starting procedures, which is, you know, exactly as in single player. So you just step on the gas, goes into a fixed hard-coded limiter, and at some point it gives you green light and you go. And then we released a completely free um, starting procedure. No penalties, nothing at all. Everybody, it's for people that, know what they're doing. Maybe championships and so on. So they just know what they're doing. The lead car decides the speed they want to go. And, you can go as fast as you want. So, um, so this is how it works practically. Let's have a look here. And then, because obviously nobody was using the completely free starting, not even the championships and the leagues and the serious leagues, because they couldn't put together a proper racing start, whatever. We decided to do the most used online starting procedure that we have now, with the HUD on top of it that tells you where you have to stay and so on and so on, the automatic penalties and so on. Lazy devs comes in terms of we didn't also update the single user starting procedure, because honestly, lazy dev, as I said, but truth to be told, it wasn't needed. It wasn't needed because the normal automatic starting procedure works already very well, and it would have been a lot of time needed from the actual devs to make it work also for single user. You might say and think, yes, but like that, the normal user has no possibility to learn how to do a proper start online, except going actually online. So you have to go online, do mistakes, or maybe check a video online and see how it's done, because otherwise inside the game you don't have any possibility to see it at work and practice. And my answer to that is, you're right. That's where the lazy devs comes in. You're absolutely right, and I have nothing else to comment on that. Unfortunately, it's not what we have. So that's it. Yeah, it seems that lately you need less downforce at Spa. I've been also working a little bit on the Mercedes in the setup, and I had a very nice setup. It was doing good lap times, but it was so slow on the straight, and I had to lower the wing. So yeah, I don't remember how much wing has Andy here. We will see it right afterwards when we are going to connect to the server actually. Okay, we have like 4 minutes. Let's see some of your questions, guys. Yes, I have registered for the race. Let me double check, because you never know how stupid I am, how professional YouTuber I can get. So then, all right, yeah, we have split one. So we are very close. Let me. I don't understand what the raw field means, Zamex, so I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so session, it is copied here, so this is the server where we're going to go, and of course it's not online yet. Sorry, Immortus, I didn't had a look on my Discord. Unfortunately, I missed the question. You shouldn't have problems now going lower. I think I'm gonna use a 5 or something like that. Next week, Max. Oh, come on, man. What is this username? I've learned some things in the tires, but even if I could, it wouldn't be possible to immediately implement. It's so complex stuff. So, ciao, Lorenz. TC long, TC cut. It's just it's how they call the their TC, the traction control. It's but on the code we have the possibility to understand when the tires slip longitudinally and laterally, and then we can apply the traction control. So for us, in terms of implementation, as usual, of those things is how we can manage to make them worse than what is needed to be more close to the realistic car. Chanel, I don't think you can be much higher. I mean, even a little bit is going to penalize you. Spa better. I don't have that much experience in Formula One racing. It's way too fast, so I wouldn't know, honestly. I think Spa is great either way, so. Potatoception, nice Nick. You know what it is? Since we are not driving the real thing, objective opinions get into play, and a lot of it is like, okay, what are you used to more, and what you are expecting, what your brain is expecting to feel from the screen and from the steering wheel. So there's no clear answer, you know. Hey Rob, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Very, very appreciated. Very, very nice of you. I will certainly tell to the rest of the team. It's very harsh during the race. Yeah. Hello, Marchetti. We love LFM. It's really cool. Very nice. I would think people should start with the BMW M2, maybe. Then maybe migrate to the Lambo Super Trofeo 2, Evo 2. And then maybe try some GT4 cars, but also in the GT4 cars you can find some very hard cars to push to the limit. Very hard cars. Oh my god, we have to connect, guys. Almost forgot. What am I doing? Split 1. This is it. LFM connect. Yeah, I made it. Now I'm driving the Audi first race, and then I'm driving the Aston, and then the Merc. Right, so 24, 27, let's go in. Get this one. Go down by 5, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Fuel is gonna be, as usual, I don't care about qualifying. We'll try 16, something like this. Alright, we're ready, guys. Qualifying. Zagodex, thanks, mate. Thank you. Yep, I'm gonna change it, guys. Alright, so here we are. Qualifying. Let's go. So until we do that, Zabzi was asking about the changes in GT4 tires and how they will affect maybe the GT3 tires. Well, first of all, they are different tires, so and the changes we're gonna do are going to be different, especially if we manage to also get the okay to simulate the DHF new tires. But mainly, the thing is that we have a little bit of too much rolling resistance right now in various situations, both in straight and in turns and so on. So this has been changed into the GT4, and the camber sensitivity has also been changed into the GT4 tires. You can try it and you will see that while there is a difference, it's not as marked as before. So you do need as much camber as you can, but you know the difference in performance is not that big from going to low camber to very high negative camber, and you have less rolling resistance, so the tires are easier to spin and also accelerate from lower speeds up to higher speeds. They seem to be a little bit of you know, arriving to the limit a little bit earlier, but they also seem to be more easy, or I don't know how to say, you're more capable to stay on the limit in a broader window, something like that, I think.
Slow car ahead.
So yeah. Oh my god, they have stopped. Yeah, that thing that they stop right there, it's never a good thing. Anyway, everybody does it, so you have to stay careful when you guys are going into LFM races. Take care. Usually people are going very slow into the last corner in order to take some space and do a clean qualifying lap right afterwards. This is something that I've seen pretty much through all races, so keep that in mind when you go into LFM. It does happen, they do it, so don't be an idiot as me and go full throttle by reading the chat at the same time. Thank you guys. First clean lap to pull a lap time in, and then we can push a little bit more. Temperatures seem to come up nicely. Whoa! Oof. Oh. That caught me a little bit by surprise. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, let's pull that lap in and we can push.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah. Yeah, classic Audi snap, yeah.
Personal fastest lap. Yellow flag, be careful.
I mean, the car is nice and easy, but if you're not staying careful, can really snap into you. So it's not an easy car all the time. Let's put the lights on. Not so nice.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, the Aston and the Merc are very different, especially on the engine and on the aerodynamics. Quite different cars. Because the engine had to be the same, which is in GT4, but for GT3, Mercedes managed to get an homologation for the old SLS naturally aspirated V8, 6.3 liters, I believe. Which was using on the SLS GT3 back in 2012, 15, I don't remember. Anyway, they got the homologation to use still the same engine because for cost reasons, and they still use that engine. While the Aston Martin uses the more modern Mercedes V8 4-point-something liters twin turbo. Yeah. It's a little bit strange, yeah. In the GT4 category, they use the same engine properly. Do I have fuel for one more lap? Not so sure about it. Hey Trandis, very good, very good. We just started the first race today, but we'll see if we can do it properly. First race we're using the Audi, just to get a reference of what it can do. And then we're gonna use the Aston and then the Mercedes.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
There was a question, but I cannot read it right now. So Flip was asking something, by decrease something, but please ask again because I cannot scroll through the questions right now.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Alright, 218.8, not bad. And no more fuel, that was good. P6 for now, don't have any more time, but that's good. Not bad, yeah, well done Aris. Pat. Okay, will the discrete rolling resistance of the tires impact fuel consumption? A little bit yes, because obviously you are running full speed for a shorter time, you know, full throttle for a shorter time. So a little bit yes, it should be a tiny bit lower. Ah, yes. Uh, 4. Wing 4 at the rear. Zabzi. There feel a correct way to set up. Well, in slow dampers, there's a lot to be, to talk about because they also affect the aero balance of the car during turn in and turn out exits. In fast bump and fast rebound, you now need usually a little bit less on the fast bump and a little bit more on the fast rebound, sometimes quite a bit. So, FF damping. The correct way to set FF damping is you go to Monza. I have that video. You go to Monza, you get up to 200 kilometers per hour, you give a little bit of a force knots to the steering wheel, and it just start oscillate. If you need to raise the damping to the point that it just oscillates a little bit, like 1, 2, 3, and it stops and stays centered. If it oscillates too much, then you have too low damping. If it oscillates nothing, then you have too much damping. You also need the correct amount of damping in order to counter steer when you need to. No, really, it's not much changes on the mighty Nissan, but it's quite fast on some tracks. And we ended up P9, as usual. So 2:17.1. No, I cannot do this. Even if I try, I cannot do that kind of lap time. We are second Audi, not bad. Salvatore, that's good, but don't overdo it because bump stops are dampened by themselves a little bit. Not completely, but a little bit, yes. Then, Derfila, you need to lower a little bit the damping and use more caster, possibly. Octavian is number 1. If you need any troubleshooting stuff, he's really helpful. He's really good. He sometimes gets angry, but we love him, and he helps so much when he's needed. So, way to go. All right, we will going to need more fuel. I'll go with 40 liters. Just a tiny bit, yes, Sim, not too much. Victor, Aston Martin, V8. What else? Well, mainly Bentley, if you can, drive the right-hand side. You know how it is. They get better with the game. Even though we are lowering the performance, they get better and better. So, all right, we are P11. We ended up. Oh my God. What were the lap times? 2:18, 80. Look how many. Look at that. Up here, we could have done P6 possibly. Maybe P5. That's amazing. That's really cool. The McLaren is very good on downforce and mid-corner speed. Very good at mid-corner speed. It's also good at top-end speed because it's very efficient, but it doesn't accelerate that much. Hondas are very fast, also very difficult, and people do not use them as much, but yeah. Yay, Octavian, well done, mate. Yes, Aston Martin should be a little bit better, I hope. Lambo, where is the Lambo? Ah, here it is. Let's go here to keep the tires warmed up. How are the tires? Maybe I should, you know, lower this one. Maybe. And raise a little bit this one. Yeah. Okay, we'll see. New tires and everything. We are ready to go. Hey Patrick, I'm doing fine. Thank you, mate.
Seconds.
Yes, Zabzi. And 20 seconds. Let's go. Joshua, how you doing? Rohan, welcome to the channel. Yeah, tiny adjustment. As I said, guys, we're trying to compress the grid, not change the grid performance, but compress the grid.
Stay in double file.
Okay, stop reading. We really need to get our place. Okay, ready to go.
Green line. Give it all you got. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was an Audi that snapped oversteer there. Okay, I don't have that much acceleration, as you can see. Okay, let's be careful here.
Clear on the left.
Oh, aggressive McLaren. That's okay. That's okay.
Car on the left.
I can be aggressive too.
Clear on the left.
Oh, so aggressive. He's a little bit. Oh. Oh my god. Alright. I guess he's gonna insult me now. My fault. Ah. Bad Aris. Okay, let's focus again. Rip McLaren. Yeah, he will have all the reasons in the world to report me. He was just behind there. It doesn't matter, guys. I was behind, so I could see what was happening in front of me. He could not, so that's on me. Yeah. Ah, it's okay. I mean, if he does a report, I will just go there and say, all my fault. Sorry about that. Jail me. I mean, it's correct. That's why I'm saying, you guys, you're always gonna have doing some errors and accidents. It's part of the game, unfortunately. You cannot be correct, you know, 100% of the time. At least I cannot. So if you've done something stupid, you just have to apologize and hope for the better. If the guy gets very angry and insults me, okay.
Slow car ahead.
But for now we're having a great race, so let's focus on that at least.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Ah, he's going away. Come on. Give me some slipstream. Come on. Oh, I had to understeer.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any damage, practically. I'm not driving very well. Salvatore. Okay, let's go. That was better. Stupid upshift there. You don't need to upshift over there. Nah, I just had to, you know, raise my foot on the accelerator, and that would have been more than enough. But anyway, let's race. We need to get a little bit faster. But we're not going to do it if we're doing mistakes like that. I'll go a little bit better here. That looks better. Oh, Andrea, that's a difficult question. I think aesthetically I like more the 296 Ferrari. I think the Porsche 992 GT3 became a little bit more angry and probably more efficient, but aesthetically I don't really love it as much as the Cup version. The Cup version for me is wonderful. But the GT3 version, while the new Ferrari, the 296 is, my god, it's amazing. Ooh. The road car, it's not that bad actually. As usual with the Ferraris, they look better in real life than in the photos. As usual with the Ferraris, some of the things are wonderful and some of the things are like, meh, for me personally. It's all subjective here. So yeah, it is what it is, as they say. Ooh. That was an interesting line there. Ooh. I was ready to, you know, switch lines, but he just kept aside me. Okay, let's see. I need all the slipstream. Come on. Come on.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Car on the left.
Oof.
Clear on the left.
Ah! Oh.
Light damage to the left.
Rip, Elo, and everything. I don't know what happened there. I think I was in, but I don't know. Did I ended up wide? I'm not so sure. How much damage do we have? 9 seconds. I think that was a little bit unfortunate over there. Probably too ambitious, but honestly, I don't think I had too much of a different opportunity there, because I was, you know, I had one car behind me attacking, one car aside me attacking, one car in front of me attacking the other car. So either you go with the flow, or, you know, even worse things can happen. I went with the flow, it wasn't enough. I had to believe, yeah, Salvatore, I had to believe. Hey, Hilento. Ah. I didn't make it side by side with the other guy. I'll have a look at the replay for sure. Possibly not my life, not my night. Possibly too tired for all the driving this week. Oh, pit stop. Why? No fuel, maybe?
Down to the car in front in sector 3.
Ah, drive-through. I didn't saw that. Yeah, but I'm gonna lose so much L or whatever it is because obviously not a good race. Oh my god.
Got the line damage on the front of the car.
Nope, not a good race today.
Box, we have to repair the car.
See, for fuck's sake. Car completely broken. I better retire here. Maybe I can start the game again and lose a lap or something because otherwise. Yep. Bad race, guys. Tonight. We will wait and just finish the race. Two minutes remaining. Yeah, I cannot do that. So we're done. Well, we can have a look at the replay in the meantime. So, where was the first thing? Blame Andy, yeah. So, where was the first lap? Yeah. Yeah, so that was completely my fault. That was all my fault. Look at this. I mean, what do you expect? He's clearly ahead of me, and Now I don't know why he's going slower, but doesn't matter. It's my fault. I don't know why he's going slower. Let me have a look on his car. So he's like that, and Andy's not here tonight. So he's going wide, and he's accelerating. He was off the accelerator. That's okay. It's all on me. This. Let's have a look at the last one. Nope. That's me. Okay, let's see what happened here. So here I am. It's on me on that as well. I thought I was besides him, but it was the other car. It's on me. Very bad race tonight. Did we end it? Yeah. Boo. Bad Aris tonight. Bad Aris. Anyway. Nah, I mean there's no excuses, guys. Don't do the fanboys. It's all on me this time. Hey Daniel, welcome to the channel, mate. Yeah, I mean obviously I didn't want to take off the guys, but it's all on me. Philip P3. It's that Fremov. Very good. Can we talk at the end of the race on the chat, or is it still not not good? Because I know we cannot talk. I think we can never talk, right? We can never chat inside the LFM. Ho preso il muro, fratelli! Sì, adesso. Sì. No insults. I was lucky. Probably they're insulting me in the Discord chat, probably. Yeah, better use the website. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So next race is at what hour? I think in 15 minutes again. Yeah, 15 minutes. Next race. So who were the two? Who were the two guys that I took out? I'll find out later. Yeah, you can never. It's never a good etiquette to chat when you are in qualifying and race, because obviously it's very distracting and upsetting for people that are actually trying to race properly. Pogolorev, yeah, sorry about that. I'll take care of that later on. Yes, Gulen. Oof. That was hard. Let's see if Let's see if someone is insulting me in the chat. No, it doesn't seem so. Not yet. It's okay. I'll take it, whatever. Hey, Kevin! Thank you so much, mate, for your support. One day in person in Road America, man, that would have been amazing. I mean, you never know. It's difficult. You never know, but boy, I would love that. Thank you for the support, mate. My thoughts on GT2 cars. I have no idea yet. What I can tell you is that they're going to be very fast on the straight lines. So, and they have even less downforce. So people will have to learn to brake much sooner. Which means that pretty much everybody is going to complain that they are going to understeer, terminal understeer, and whatever. No, Zapsi, we're not going for massive differences. Just a tiny bit, compress the grid. Elo minus 52, SR minus 0.45. Is that too much? I guess so, yes. That will teach me. They should be faster than the 488 in the straight line. And faster accelerating as well, maybe. Because they are also lighter, I think. No, it hasn't been implemented yet, guys. They will be slower in lap times. Maybe not everywhere, but they should be slower in lap times. Porsche faster than 488? No. Phoenix, if you're trying to learn how to properly carry speed, the GT4 DLC could be very useful. Unfortunately, you won't find too many players online. Pain to... it hurts to say that, even though I'm the developer. So, obviously, I'm not objective because, buy the stuff. But if you really want to learn how to, bring speed through corners, GT4 car, get the Ginetta, and learn how to fight the car to go faster. Yeah. No, not really, Ray. It stays pretty much as it is. Yes, absolutely. Maybe some cars will made it to 300. No, Alexei, we do not publish academic papers, unfortunately or fortunately, because to do so, you need to validate a lot of things. It becomes boring, and we are lazy, and it becomes very difficult, and we don't have the time to do it properly. Spa next weekend? No. Why? Thank you, Reverend. So next car, let's see. Next car, it's going to be... Oh, I'm disconnected again. Hello, Yasumano. With Manos, we're going to do the 24 hours race, hopefully, maybe. I mean, it's still too early, so we'll see. No, not really, Zabzi. The update is gonna hit right after the first event of the FIA thing, so that we don't go and tweets a car while people are racing with the car. Big software there, yeah. Nibbles for sure, but to so Nibbles asks, is it worth it to use the telemetry to find more speed? Absolutely yes. The problem is, are you consistent enough, and do you know how to drive enough in order to get meaningful results and feedback from the telemetry? That's the problem, because uh, telemetry alone will not find you more speed. You need to be consistent so that you can find out why some things are happening. If one lap is different from the other, then you're still not there to get consistent feedback from the telemetry. Formula One is Spa. Yes. No, no, no. It's so expensive, and no. Um, Let me check. I need to get the session. All right. I mean, if you're doing some big errors and you have someone or yourself know how to read the telemetry, of course you can find the errors and try to fix them. So in that case, yes, but it's probably much easier to watch your replay from the outside and find out what you're doing wrong. People really underestimate how watching carefully their own replays of a good lap can help them find more speed. They don't do it. Reverend, I don't even know what to tell you. No idea. Salvatore. Tickets will be like 2 sets of tires for the Miata. Yeah, pretty much. Yes. For the Formula One, yes. 3 Trees says he's struggling with hand grip on the steering wheel he's using. He's new to the steering wheel. Any tips? The correct thing is to be smooth and relaxed on the steering wheel. I am not, so I'm not the correct guy to give you, advice on that. I struggle. I push and apply too much force on the steering wheel, and that's not good. I try to not do it, and it always gets me. I always had this problem. It is not easy to, for me at least, to get rid of it. So, slowest GT3 car in game right now, probably old Bentley and and the Rex, probably. No, we'll do next week, maybe. Yes, Claudio, all the time, every time, especially when we go to the races. But even without, we have. By the way, we have some of the drivers that they are very keen to the simulator and they always giving feedback all the time, and as well as engineers. Yeah. Ebrid, you are a bit late to the party, as we said. Try, I'm not going through the whole thing again. Try, rewind through the start of the stream, and you'll find you will listen all the answers. All very older cars, no, not really. Hello, Larry. Waiting for the second race at the Low Fuel Motorsport night. Yeah, sorry, Ebrit. I mean, we might talk about it again towards the end of the stream if you want to stay with us. But don't make me go again through it. Once more. No, no, the Porsche doesn't get a power buff. It gets different things, but not really a power buff. No, it's not the Porsche that performs differently from real life. It's all the cars that are slower in top speed by 10 to 15 kilometers per hour, depending on the track car combination. And that's, as I said, because we have a little bit of an issue with the rolling resistance, amongst other things. But to answer your question more specifically, and we get some data for the car. Now, the data is when the car is homologated, and then we implement those data. Now, between the moment that the car gets homologated and through the first races, the development of the car through the races, etc., and even sometimes find, the teams find extra performance where we didn't know it was there, or sandbagging, whatever. So there's always going to be some difference between what we get and what the car that you see in real life right now after 2 years, is. So there is always some difference. What we're trying to do is get closer, but it's not always easy because we don't have all the data all the time. So, William, welcome to the channel. No, the Ferrari is already so fast, it doesn't get any buff. How long it take me to initially start being comfortable on a manual car? I don't know. Europe, we started with manual cars. You start driving with manual cars. What I can tell you, which I'm also told my son now that he's taking his license, modern cars, but even slower cars. So try this at first. Don't give any accelerator. This is one of the errors that everybody does. It gives accelerator and then releases the clutch and all these stupid things. Don't give any accelerator. Slowly release the clutch to a point that the car start moves. When this thing happens, stay there with your foot. Do not release the clutch completely. Let the car accelerate. You will see that you can accelerate without giving any gas pedal input. Then just slightly move into the accelerator very little and release the clutch. Do that for a little bit of times, and you will catch immediately how it works, how the system works. Richter, we need everything. We need telemetries, aero maps, feedback, suspension geometries, everything, and we get pretty much a lot of things. Lord Pegasus, Ferrari is not fast. Tell that to Tonica and Pavlovsky. They just won, the SRO top series, top of the top. So, yeah, it's probably fast. Non lo so, Marco, non so cosa dirti su queste cose, non discuto perché sono cose di licenze e contratti e finché non ci sono firme io non so dirti nulla. SRO is Stefan Rattel organization. It's an organization made by Stefan Rattel, an older racing driver that has made this big organization about GT racing. They just, by the way, celebrated 30 years, and yeah, It's been pretty exciting times, and they always had amazing success with GT3 cars. Non lo so, Alessandro, non lo so. Su queste cose è meglio se chiedi a... So I cannot find the race. Should be on. Maybe it needs a little bit of time. Hello, Ignacio. Okay, here we are. Split one, and we go with the Aston Martin. Which one? Do we have any new? That's nice. That's also cool. No, we did that. That's strange. Oh, banana. Yeah, let's get this one. New patches only for BOP or balancing out. Alright, so I have no setup here, I think. So we better get our shit together, as they say, and try some new things, maybe. Less aero. How much do we have? 1.9. So I'm going down here. Something like that. Let's see if we can use a little bit of bump stop at the rear, maybe. Not too much. We'll see. I don't even know how the car is going to react, so let's see. And 31-38, so maybe the pressures will be correct, maybe. Sorry that you didn't show the setup, but I will show you fast enough. So I went down to wing 6, a little bit lower right here to get back to something like 2.2, something like that. Dampers, let me raise a little bit this one. Oh, come on.
Green light. Go, go, go.
So 32. 30 here. Alright. Let's see. Not so sure about what I did, but we'll see. Guys, you don't understand that each car has its own characteristics made by the real BOP. That's what we are following. So it's not like that, you know, yeah, make the Ferrari faster. It doesn't work like that. Some cars are better on some tracks, and some cars are not so good on other tracks. It's what it is. What we're trying to do is make the grid, compress the grid, so that the lap times are not that far away. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I haven't driven the car lately here, so possibly not the best solution. Maybe a little bit understeering, we'll see. Yeah, tiny little bit of understeer. Uso il volante virtuale perché così, ragazzi, lo potete vedere. Normalmente se dovessi scegliere non lo userei, lo fermerei o userei l'altra telecamera. Però ormai mi sono abituato e anche voi potete vedere come sterzo. che è importante quando facciamo i tutorial e tutto il resto. Lo faccio per voi! Understeer. Okay, that's good.
There's a slow car ahead.
No. Alright, let's go here. And raise things a little bit. So first of all, we need one here maybe. Okay, because then they will heat up even more. But here I will need even more, so let's go up by at least 4. 5, let's say 5. And then I need more aero. Let's raise a little bit the rear end. We could go lower here. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, don't have enough time for qualifying, so let's go. Yeah, I had some understeer here. Oh, I want more oversteer. I want more rotation, less understeer. Yeah, the temperature is higher now, so for sure we're not going to do the same lap times as before. Yeah. Because the aero is the number one thing you do to adjust the car behavior, and you achieve that with the right height. Then slowly you go down and you change springs, anti-roll bars and so on. But in an aero car like the GT3 cars, you don't go into the anti-rolls, you first go to the right height. This is what changes everything. If you go and check my playlist on how to make a setup, you will see that, you know, there's step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 1 is pressures, step 2 is right height, because we're changing the aero balance, and then everything else. Yeah, whatever, Lord Pegasus, whatever. I mean, keep on doing that. I'm sure you are. If you keep complaining, for sure I'm gonna change it. Oh my god. No worries, Victor. Hey, Oliver. Thank you, mate. Thanks, buddy.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Yeah. Yeah, dampers last.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I need to do 2 laps because otherwise we don't have more time. Still understeer. Yeah, look at that. Especially on the exit. Lots of understeer at the exit. $2.15, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag, be careful.
Okay, I have 2 laps. Top speed doesn't seem that bad, to be honest. Oh, so many people. Guys, if you like what you see, hit the like button, maybe subscribe to the channel, come to our Discord channel, plenty of races, and lots of help. Yeah, too much.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I had to race there because otherwise just go straight. Ah,
By the way, this has been
90.9. Not that bad for the errors.
yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
And for the others too, so if I can fix that. Yeah.
Everything validated. Please try to stay on the track.
Worst possible place to stop. Okay, let's fix that. So go to 3%. Let's try it. 40 liters. Pressures weren't that bad. We can use some extra caster on the exit of the turns, maybe. Yeah, okay. No, I'll keep it like this. I'll keep it like that. Let me save this setup because it wasn't that bad. Yeah, the software saves the changes usually, especially if you do one click, you know, something. So, we had some setups here. Anyway, I'm a Spa A31 T3901. Save this and let's go. $11 laps. No, I don't think it's low. It's still 20 minutes, isn't it? It's 20 minutes. 40 liters should be good. Oh my god, I start so much down. Oh, I always get excited and stressed out. Yeah, it's 20 minutes, Andrea. Yeah, we're rookies. We're stupid. We're not to be trusted. So where do I start? P20. Oh my god. Okay, let's do a proper race. Let's do a proper race. Nibbles diesel, by no way diesel. Nope. Absolutely petrol. Electric if it's a family car, even better. Don't break the car. Yes, Franz, you're absolutely correct. I will try to concentrate to make a safe race, and then we'll see about the performance of the car. I'm running 65 millimeters, minimum 53 at the front, and 5 rear wing right now. My sectors, no idea, honestly. Qualifying, so yeah, they look terrible. Maybe the first one were okay, first and second. 41 and 1.1. 41 and 1.1. Let's see other people. Some were in P10. 41, 1.1. We're here. We're here. Let me check again. Yeah, the car is not that bad. Not that bad. Nah, the electric cars are not yet good for racing. Still problems to solve. Hey, Loic, you there? Yeah, nice, Philip. Well, you know, sometimes it's better to not talk for things that you don't know. Well, because first of all, the ride height is not exactly at the limit depending on the cars. Second of all, no. If you're telling me that the Ferrari is dying at spot 64 ride height, I simply don't believe you. I mean, come on. You have to be.
Staying double file.
Alright, let's see. The first gear at the Aston is so long. First gear is incredibly long. Again. Come on! I'm gonna lose the start.
Green line. Give it all you got.
Alright, let's go.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay. Not a very bad start.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Not bad. Let's keep it safe.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Yeah.
Clear on the right.
Come on, Aston. Don't do stupid things here again. Oh my god, oh my god.
Car on the right.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh.
Clear on the right. There's some light damage on the right.
Ah, now what? Oh. No comment. Ah. Gonna get banned, probably.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Should I go into the pits or stay out? Let's do a lap.
Yellow flag, be careful. Slow car ahead.
Okay, let's see how much damage I have on the straight.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Tonight just cannot do it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, but you see, when the other guy is coming for you, I mean, you can see that just stay on the wide. It's not like I'm gonna close the door instantly. I don't know, might be my fault again, but honestly, this time. Now, sometimes you do all of your races and nothing happens, and then in a single night you do all the accidents in the world. That's one of those nights.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yellow flag here. I don't wanna know. Ah, there you are.
on the right. Well done, mate. Personal best.
Yeah, I've lost like 4 kilometers per hour.
Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, come on.
There's some light damage on the
Come on. Now I was aside of him. Yeah, whatever.
We're halfway through. Keep pushing.
What was that? That was strange. 1 minute of damage. Maybe we should do a pit stop this time. In order to at least make a lap and see how the car behaves.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Slow car ahead.
it's getting hot. See if you can have time to fix the car and do 1 or 2 laps with a new car. Yeah, tonight sucks. Big time. At minimum, I'm gonna lose my pit stop entry here. I don't care about, you know, the placement of the race. I just want to see if the car can do a decent lap time with the fuel and everything, and the tires worn out as they are now.
Let's go, 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 go.
Alright, no damage, so let's have a go. The leaders are coming, better wait. Done. Oh, look, grip.
The faster car is approaching.
Yep. To mess up with the leaders. Some pressure up to the tires. You have 2 laps. Dr. Plug, I'm doing very badly. Tonight is one of those nights that I shouldn't be driving, but anyway, we're here. We'll do our best. I mean, I wasn't expecting to do anything differently. I'm not going to win anything, but at least behave in the race. But I have so many accidents that I'm probably gonna get banned by tomorrow. But shit happens. It's okay.
Faster cars approaching. Watch out.
Hello guys, welcome to the channel.
Right, man. Neither is on the final lap. Give it all you can. Warning for exceeding track limits.
Let me wait here for the fast approaching Ferrari. Again, I don't want to mess up the leaders. Ah. Yeah, whatever. With a better setup, I could have stayed a little bit closer to the leaders, which again are faster than me anyway.
Leader has finished the race. Alright, check it flag. Good job.
Not that bad.
Now bring the car back.
Alright, so completely fucked up everything tonight. Wonderful. 90.2. I think we could have done a 90.2 this car. 90.4 maybe. So next one is Mercedes, and last chance to redeem myself. Oh, what a night. Ah, yeah, let me see the replay actually. So automatically save. This is the one. Play. Yeah. So what happened? Was it here? No, it was before that. I mean, come on. No, I mean, this time, no. This time, I was beside him. Okay? So, all I'm asking is, give me some space. I didn't even have the speed. You see, I'm going over the curve. I didn't even have the speed to go outside. I'm just asking for a space. And obviously, you're gonna say, yeah, but he's half car ahead of you. Yes, because he's obviously accelerating because he's not leaving space. So, to me, honestly, I don't deserve that. But anyway, I think he closed the door way too much, in my opinion. Because keep in mind that this car had already big issues before. Because if you go here, okay, he was a car that it wasn't so fast. Look at this. The other BMW gets him on the outside and he has issues. He's not as fast, he's probably damaged, I don't know. So I'm watching this and I'm waiting. I mean, left, right, what are you gonna do? Okay, so he's going there and I'm practically, look at this, side by side there. I don't think honestly that it was my fault here. Push too much, way too aggressive, possibly, but it's slow speed. With a little bit of space, we could both make the turn, and probably he would be ahead as well. So I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, but in any case, tonight it's a bad night. So yeah, we have one more on the Mercedes. Yeah, he would definitely have the better exit here, because as you can see, if you are respectful for me, I'm in a situation that I cannot do nothing to get a better exit, and you can see that because practically I'm putting the car on top of the curb here to not go over him. You see, I'm over the curb. So if he would have let me a little bit of space, I believe he would have, easily maintained the position. The BMW also accelerates a little bit better than the Aston. So, yeah. This time, I mean, I get all the blame for the other ones. This time, honestly, I don't think I'm to blame. But anyway, that's for the steward to decide. They have, I mean, shut up and respect whatever the stewards are going to decide on that. It's fine by me. You act stupid, you get stupid results. Lap 1 accident. What happened? Low wing, Luis Brito makes a very nice question, says what's the difference between high rake, high wing and low wing if the aero balance stays the same? Low wing will always make the car more sensitive to pitch. So when you are turning in, even if your aero balance is the same, the car will be more unstable. It will be more nervous because less wing at the rear means less average downforce at the rear, and that makes the car more nervous. It's more influenced by the diffuser, which obviously it's very pitch sensitive. Yeah, I mean, Voodoo Child, if the accident gets reported, then, you know, by the guy, then the stewards will review it and I will accept whatever they believe on that. So what happened in P1? Yeah, that's also very true. So Ralph says in rookie legal you have to stay calm and wait for the crashes in front of you. That's also true. I mean, truth to be told, tonight I'm too aggressive. I'm not driving very well. I'm taking too much liberties. That's not good. The Audi decided. Let's see. Because front splitter makes even more pitch sensitivity. Ooh, ooh! Oh my god. Oh, that's interesting. That's practically, he didn't even understood you were there. He was just following the Ferrari in front of him. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, come on. You were there, 100. I mean, you are even ahead of him right now. Yeah, yeah. Give you ABS. Well, I mean, the McLaren lost 2 places, but lap 4. Lap 4. Lap 4. Car number 3. Car number 3. Rivas. Where is Rivas? I don't remember. Oops, here. Yeah. So, what is this? I don't know. So I think the Ferrari should have left space. But, truth to be told, you were still behind. So you are dive bombing quite a bit here. Okay. So, and you're not, I mean, you're just not even at the half car. You see, you're not still at half at the turn in. You're already on the turn in here. You're still behind. So, usually in those situations, Porsche will get the blame because it's a send, and you are, you know, you are waiting for the other guy to respect and leave space, and that's not always what is going to happen like that. I mean, Ferrari should learn to give space because in this situation you got an accident both and especially the Ferrari got the worst of it. So that's an issue, but he had the right to close the door. The problem is that you've sent it so much that there was no way to get behind him in time, unfortunately. Yeah. Now Crab, the expect ascend, it's not the correct mindset, unfortunately. I'll tell you why. On those cars, even in reality, you cannot really see what is happening behind you. Okay, it's the guy behind that has all the responsibility and can decide when to attack and when not. So the guy behind can see the whole scene, okay, and can decide, should I attack now or later. The guy in front does not. I mean, you cannot drive and watch behind you all the time. It's impossible, right? So that's an issue here always. That's why usually the stewards are always going to blame the car behind that sends it. That's the mentality behind that. If you send it, you have the responsibility of the send, because the only one that could avoid in a much better way is the guy that is behind. The guy that's behind can decide beforehand to not send it. It's true that the guy in front at the very last moment can avoid the accident by staying wide, but because that happens at the very last moment when you are actually realizing that someone is at the back on the side, you have very little time to react. So stewards usually say, okay, you are behind, you can see the whole scene, you are the one that is taking the risk. The guy in front is not taking any risk. If you go backwards, right? Let me go uphill like this. So if you go here, okay, here is where the braking. So at the start of the curve, everybody starts to brake. Okay, the Ferrari cannot understand what is happening. All right, the Porsche that it is way behind can see the scene and says, you know what, I'm gonna send it. So I also did the same error twice tonight. It happens, but in the end, you decide when to send it, and it's the risk that you take is all on the guy behind you. So that's why the stewards rightfully so in pretty much every situation, except the maybe very high-end races, because there you expect all the drivers to be extremely, competent and know what they're doing. But we are in a client situation. We are even in a rookie group. So the guy behind gets to decide when to risk it. And that is exactly what is happening here. The Porsche decides that, yes, I'm going to take the risk. It didn't end it well. It didn't end it well. Lap 1 Pujon. Guys, tell me the car at least. Me? Lap 1 Pujon. What did I do? What have I done? Which one is Pujon? I don't remember. You versus the Maca. Ah, I got punted. True. It was lap 1. Oh, here I am. You see, this is the same exact situation. I took the risk. It's my fault. The same exact situation. So I can see here that this is an opportunity for me. The McLaren cannot see what is happening behind, and he even stayed on the outside. You see, he stayed on the outside. There is plenty of space here, so I took the risk. And what did I do? I released the brakes to get in faster. and I ended up wide here. And you can say, the McLaren could have stayed more wide. No, he could not do anything about that. Look at how far I am from the curb. It's another car here, so that's on me. That's the risk that I took because I was way behind this. Look at how far away I was. You see? So I see the opportunity, okay, and I say, you know what, there is an opportunity, and I release the brakes. Look at how I release the brakes, and I'm way too fast, okay. Now the McLaren does not really, I mean, he tries to close, but he stays at the middle of the road. He didn't even came to, you see, he's still at the middle of the road here, and I am the one that I start sliding outside. You see? That's the idiot, which is aggravated by the fact that the other cars, I'm provoking a big one for the other cars that come behind. So, yeah, that's the big idiot. Aris to jail tonight. He didn't close really. If you see where he is, okay. So if we go a little bit backwards, I mean, yes, the intention of him was to close, but if you see where he stays, okay, you can see that he practically never managed to go over the rubbered line. You see? He's still outside. It seems that the car goes inside, but in reality, he's just sliding, you know? He's sliding. And in any case, it doesn't matter. I'm the one that could avoid the risk and either stay behind or go inside properly. And I didn't, so yeah. Yeah. It's all on me. 41, let's andiamo a fare schifo, come si dice in italiano. Let's go and suck big time once more. And this time we are on the, let me check, where is it? One more here. Okay, copied. I don't think the server is up now yet. So yeah. No, I didn't even hold my brakes. That's it. I released the brakes to go faster, you see? So the risk is on me. Yeah. It's it's one of those nights tonight. Let's try and make it proper. Let's see also how many people are. Yeah, my safety rating is going down, and now I am at 495. Yay! Probably gonna get also a penalty or something. I get some chats, but they are empty. I don't know why. I get empty chats inside LFM. I will ask the admins. Yeah, that's the main spirit, Glimmeril. No one goes into a race with the intent, you know, to ruin other people's races, except, you know, some people, but usually nobody. Sometimes, I mean, guys, I've been streaming for, I don't know, 2 years now, and as you know, usually I'm very careful. I'm not doing accidents. Tonight I've made more accidents than pretty much all the year, so yeah. Yankee, it's terrible tonight. Piotr, was that you, mate? That I spammed? Sorry, mate. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I mean, it pays to check again the replays, stay careful and learn from it, and don't stay an idiot. You have to get better. But yeah, sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you are also in the wrong place in the wrong moment. That wasn't me, mate. Wise buddy. Are you in the thumbnail? That's nice. Grazie Antonio, spero che te la godi proprio. Alright, should be there. The server, so split one. And what should we get? How about? That's nice. Let's get this one. E Alessandro, ma non è che la McLaren può sparire, eh? Cioè, alla fine sta lì all'esterno, non è che può sparire o lasciare tutti passare. Alright, so here instead I have a setup I was working with 2024. This is the one. I'm gonna need a little bit extra pressure because it's for 31 degrees. 24. Let's go up by 2. Oh, come on.
Green light. Go, go, go.
I don't remember. Did I? Did I change the setup? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. All right. Okay, and yeah, numbers are looking good. Wise body, yeah. Green track. Oh, that's interesting. How much fuel do I have? 40 liters. Okay, let's start with 15 and see. Oh, smooth. Yeah. Green track. Thanks, Boris, mate. I need some luck tonight, yeah. And some brains as well. Boris, mate, are you from LFS TV? Sorry, I don't know you guys yet.
There's a slow car behind.
Apologize for that. Oh, green track. Oh, the sale of NFT. Oh my god, thank you so much for joining, mate. And congrats for the amazing job. And sorry that I suck so hard tonight. And if you need to ban me, please do. I will just, you know, grind again, no worries. Ah. Green track. Yeah, ban me, why not? I'll try again from start. We should probably, you know, make a proper presentation from start. Thanks so much for joining, and again, I mean, amazing stuff. Ban for contact, yes.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Right on me, the fastest lap so far. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Ah.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Okay, let's do some stuff here very quickly. Let's go down. try this. See how it goes.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 3. Slow car ahead.
Okay, let's go.
Yellow flag again. Watch out in front.
Messed up the rules, but it's okay. Ah, messed up this as well. So bad.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
No, come on.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Jesus. Seriously, man.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Ah.
It's now over.
Eh. Let's go up to 40 again. Pressures are not that bad. I'll go up one here. Yeah, I think I could have, you know, improved here. But anyway. Yeah, I have to survive lap 1 indeed. Yeah, I need to focus a little bit. I'm terribly tonight. Hey Marco. Joel says, when I decide to balance car, do you base it on your field, esports, or real life? It's you mean when I need to balance them for the BOP? It's esports and my field, my laps. Not sad, yeah. I wish. You look so calm. No, I'm not. So what did we do? P11. Not bad. First Mercedes as well. Not bad. Similar lap time to the Audi. Not bad. Okay, Harry. Yeah. Understood.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Well, the fact is that when you are in P10, you cannot let them go. You have to push anyway. No, I'm just disappointed by myself and by ruining other people's races. That's what I don't like. Yeah, it's not so nice that people, you know, have to warn me. It feels bad. Okay, let's go.
Green light, show them where you go. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ooh.
the
Right.
left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Let's go. Too much rotation over there. Lost some time. Porsche behind me is fast. Jesus, man. Let me breathe.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Whew. I saw him arriving. He missed a little bit his braking point. And I just went turning. And we were both a little bit lucky, I guess. It was really close. Ah, too fast. Ah. Ooh, what was that? It ended so fast in there? Wow. It's Philip again behind me. So fast. Yeah, there he is. Arriving big time. Ooh. Lost it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. We are halfway through, not over yet.
Need some more rotation, but that's all I can do right now. Ah. Ah. He's gonna get me now. Okay, you don't win by doing amazing things, you win by making less errors. So let's do this. Less errors. Come on, Aris. Less errors.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Yeah, that's it. Less errors. More precise, more correct everywhere. It's not about pushing. It's about doing less errors. Less errors, come on. Less errors, Aris. Less errors, come on. Ah.
You guys on the final lap now.
fast. Fuck.
Leader has finished the race.
Hello, sim racers. What the fuck? So it seems that we have some bad weather here, and although it doesn't rain anymore here, maybe somewhere around Brescia, I don't know. So everything went down here, and now it's back again, up. Right at the very last lap, on the very last turn. Woohoo! Guys, for tonight. I mean, I don't know. I'm laughing because I don't know what to say about that. Can you? Oh my God, that's the last thing that has to happen is to actually not be able to breathe now. So can you believe it? It's just everything went down, bong, on the very last lap, just about when Philip was about to send it. Incredible, incredible. Manuel, yeah, some of them went out. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, power. All the power went down for the whole block here. Very good, very good. Right. So, yeah. How was it? It was good actually. At least one decent race. On the very last corner, this is ridiculous. I mean, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to do something like that. Yeah. No, that wasn't the internet. Actually, the whole thing went down. The whole electricity went down, which is not very nice for everything here. We have plenty of computers and stuff. No, I didn't finish the race. I mean, the whole electric. I mean, I was like, okay, where should I defend now because I could see Philip so close behind me, and I was like, maybe I need to defend, and I was just exiting the turn, and practically everything just, you know. And the worst scenario from this is that I don't have the replay anymore, I guess, because it didn't saved it, and I don't have the video as well, because when Streamlabs saves the video, if you don't close it properly, then it's not readable. So, yay, yes. Well, first of all, let me thank Philip that let me race with him because he was faster than me. So I could see him that he was very close, and then releasing the accelerator and play with me. So that was very nice. Thank you so much for pushing me. This is what I need also to push myself. So really appreciate it. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much. But truth to be told, he was faster than me. So by all means, well done. But the car was good. The setup can definitely become better because I needed more rotation, and if I had more rotation, I could go possibly even faster than that. But the car was good, safe, fast enough. I believe I could have done similar lap times, maybe a little bit slower with the Aston, but the weather, remember, it was higher temperature, and the car wasn't so well set up, so it wasn't so fast. But I will double check it this weekend just to make sure. But I think that it is much closer to the Audi now, as you saw before. I think that I could have pushed the Audi. I think that when we were training with Andy Mon, we did similar lap times with the Audi as well in similar temperatures. It's pretty much more stable everywhere, also in fast corners as well. It doesn't want to kill you as much. So someone was asking at 130 of Suzuka if it's going to kill you. I don't think it's going to kill you anymore. It's way more stable when it goes just a little bit on the slide. So yeah, no pause tonight. I don't have the possibility to. I mean, I'm dead, guys. So seems to getting good results, and yeah, yeah. It's the only thing I believe that you have to be careful with the Mercedes right now is that it it likes to go even lower than before, you know, because it doesn't stall the diffuser and splitter as much. And the problem is that if you go too low, maybe you're gonna have issues on some turns, like Rouge or some curbs. But if you can, work with it, I believe you could have a very very good and very well performed Mercedes. So practically, what we're trying to do, as I said before, the bump after T1 in the downhill part, well, you have to take it properly. I mean, I don't know your level, unfortunately, but no, it's a hard place, but depends also on your level. What we're trying to do is not change the grid right now. It's pretty much the same as before. Okay, so obviously the Audi is going to be one of the top cars because it is one of the top cars. Obviously the M4 is going to be one of the top cars because, as you saw at Spa, they were sandbagging, and then at Spa instantly they were like, in pole position or in the first places. So it is a very fast car. And obviously the other cars should be there, but what we want to do is compress the grid even more. So some of the differences that they are, we want to make it more close. So instead of having 2 or 3 tenths of a difference, we want to have less of a 1/10 of a difference. I'm not saying we're gonna do everything, because obviously nothing is perfect here, but I think it's gonna be an improvement. Honestly, if the update comes out and people after a while starts complaining that, hey, you know what, nothing has changed, but they have more issues to stay where they are, this is going to be perfect for us. One of the cars that needed more was the Mercedes, because it was way too slow, and in reality they found out more performance, so we did that. So I hope that will be good, but we want them to be in there with the BMW, the McLaren, the Ferrari. We wanted the Porsche to gain a couple of kilometers more, not more acceleration, but a couple of kilometers during mid to high acceleration, stuff like that. So things like that, and then hopefully, if we have done our job correctly, it will show up. Of course, there are going to be problems. We wanted to slow the Bentley on some tracks, which seemed to have some great performance, like Misano, for example. It was way too fast. So we did that. Small things here and there, not massive differences. Not massive differences. So, yeah. It might be that you had zero bump stops. It's gonna make the car jump. So again, it depends, but I don't know what to tell you. I will have to take it for a spin there. The Mercedes have changed globally. It's one of those cars that have changed globally, so we'll have to check and see what is going to happen at Kyalami. Yeah, Zabzi, don't worry about it. That it's, you know. Some of the adjustments are global, so you're gonna feel them everywhere. So it depends again. Oof, so hot though. Where's my water? Here it is. I don't know if I'm gonna get any results. Let me check, but unfortunately, I believe it's gonna be a DNF. Did not finish. So results, yeah, did not finish, and minus 44 elo, yeah, place 20, sorry, DNF. No, no, wait, that was the Aston. Let me check. Recent sessions. Which one was it? That's a little bit of an issue that I don't seem to understand. Where was my last? Okay, that was it here. No, that was the Audi, and that was not here. So the results from the last race is not there yet. It it it's gonna be a little bit extra. No, the Nissan, it is what it is. Both. I don't have the results yet. Season races. Scroll down. Season races. Where? I don't even know. That part I have some issues to find out things here. Okay, I think we have the new. So qualifying. That's me. So race result, I ended up 19, P19. So I ended up P19, and yeah. Let's see if I can find some lap times. Best lap. So the best lap did a 2:17 flat. Jesus. In the race. And how much did he did qualify? It's the same. No, it's not the same. 2:17s up there at the front. No way I could do that. 2:18. So Loic Bauer did a 2:18.3. He was ahead of me with the McLaren, and Philip did a 2:18.4, staying behind me. Everything else was way behind us. So I did a 2:18.5 as well. Maybe I could have done a 218.4, I believe, with the setup as it is. With a little bit better setup, maybe a 280 flat. Maybe. I don't know the quali was very fast, but also in the race, some people did some incredible laps. I mean, the first one on the Ferrari did ridiculous lap time on the race. From the second on, it's not easy for me, but I can see it. I can understand how. If so, these guys they did. Felipe Roberto did a 217.9, 217.8, 217.3. Marco Becker and 218.3 and 218.3 again for Loic Bauer. Those are all lap times that they're up there. I can see them and say, yeah, I can do that with proper experience and practice and so on. Remember that tonight it was like, okay, let's go on Spa and do something. But other than that, at 217 flat, no, I'm not at that level. It was, the temperature was 20, 24, something like that. Perché non proviamo un setup chiuso negli ieri? Forse perché non siamo al loro livello? Sai com'è. The Lexus is actually pretty fast on some tracks. Again, this all goes from real life. Some cars are very good on some tracks and less good on other tracks. This is both because of the characteristic of the car and because maybe that year the BOP on that track might have been good or bad for the track. So because also in reality, real life BOP sometimes it's always debatable. It happens. Might be also a problem of the car, because if they are sandbagging and then they show so much performance, then maybe the BOP will punish them for the next race, but it's too much. So it all happens, and we cannot do anything else than look at what the real BOP does, go there and maybe fine tune some extra stuff, but the main values still remain the same always. It's not like let's give double the downforce or half the drag. It doesn't work like that. That's a pity. That was a nice race. That's a pity. Yeah, Voodoo Child. That's exactly what happened practically. And we knew that because we saw the data, and the initial data was a very good car. And when we saw that it wasn't getting the results that we were expecting, we were like, And then we have at Spa, and we were like, yeah, it's like that. Timu, thank you so much, mate. Actually, tonight, unfortunately, it was terrible for me, except the last race. But then again, even though I was doing exceptionally well for my preparation for the last race, my bad luck tonight just didn't let me enjoy it. So I had a full electricity shutdown, and I've lost on the last turn of the last lap. But what can you do? What do you mean SHM? Sorry. Harry? I didn't get that. The safety rating is incredible. I'm like up, 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 and tonight down. I was up to 5.53, and now I'm down to 5.22. Shared memory. No, I think it remains as it is. Oh, I got a raise in safety rating in the last race. Amazing. I wasn't expecting that. Yes, true ABC. It wasn't the internet this time. I think I found out what was happening. We made a workaround solution for now, and we're gonna have a better one later on, hopefully. Fingers crossed, because every time I speak, something strange happens. But yeah. The BMW is going to get the new gearbox that they have homologated. When they gave us the data, it had this long gearbox that actually you never use the sixth gear. But then later on, they homologated, just before the start of the championship, they homologated a new gearbox. We didn't know, they didn't told us, because they have more important things to do, and we only found out from the onboard videos practically. So we asked, and being very kind, because they always give us a ton of information, they instantly gave us the new gear ratios, and now they should be implemented in the next update, which means that we have to watch carefully what the performance of the car is going to be. We haven't left everything else as it is, because we believe that with the new gearbox on some tracks it's going to be faster, so we took some measures to make sure that it doesn't become automatically the new OP car, but we have to make sure and watch closely what the performance of the car is going to be. Yeah, we have a no deploy Friday policy. Yeah, it's not a good thing, because it's better that developers get some free time during the weekend. So what's my elo? 5.22. Eh, how many races have I run for now? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 races. That's okay. Yeah, Friday deploy is going to happen only if we have a very big, critical error, and we have a solution. So that's only. But usually when we have something like that, we never stop even during the weekend. So we try to not have critical error. Means the game doesn't work. And because we usually tend to release on Wednesday, or at least at the start of the week, it's difficult that we will arrive at the end of the week with a critical error. So we try to avoid it as much as possible. Hey, thank you, Halsey. Let's have a look at the Discord of LFM, which, strangely enough, seems that I'm not in. Those cars are usually around 5,000. Yeah, sure. 500 horsepower, 510, 500, somewhere around there, 495. This is where they keep them for most of the cars that have way too big frontal area, like the old Bentley or the Nissan or the BMW M6. They go up to 550, 560 horsepower, something like that. This is pretty much where they should be, now. Things might change, but still you will never find, instantly a car that does 700 horsepower. It's not gonna happen. So this is what usually they have. Same thing for the torque. Torque usually is being kept at around 500 newton meters to 600 newton meters, depending on the car from the BOP. Yeah, that's my safety rating. Yes, exactly, Voodoo Child. I know. I was looking and talking about the safety rating. No, unfortunately not, Don Bellinger. I don't think we are able to do it right now as it is, and that is as everything was designed. Channels, bump stop force, etc. should not be there. They're just leftovers that you cannot read. They should be invisible. Maybe we are in. I mean, we just forgot to eliminate and make them invisible. So, yeah. We have been thinking it's quite difficult to control and make it proper, but yeah. No worries, no worries. Gopnet, you've missed the worst stream and racing performance by me ever. And when I put it all together and did something proper, the electricity went down. Yay, luck. Yeah, it's a pity because I wanted to to make a good impression for LFM, because those guys are doing an amazing job, and it's very enjoyable. I mean, even in the rookie, if you don't have an idiot developer ruining the race for everybody, it's very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. You need to stay a little bit careful, but it's really cool. Really cool. No worries, Don. Anytime. If I can answer something, I gladly do it. Governor, thanks, buddy. Oh my God, for fuck's sake. Thank you, man. Yeah, because we had some thunderstorms the last 2 days, and it seems that somewhere now, right now, it doesn't rain, but somewhere it still keeps on, having bad weather. So at some point, everything went down. Uh, Penalties. Let's see if they're gonna give me something. No, no, no. this is yesterday, so still no penalties for me tonight. Yet. Nothing yet. Yeah, probably something will arrive. Yeah, domani arriva la sorpresa sicuro. I try the best, Timu, because first of all I enjoyed, as I have always said. Yeah, you shouldn't even look at the bumps of force. It's not something you can, get out uh, meaningful information from that if you don't know how to decrypt it, let's say. So just ignore it. Hate is gonna hate. Thanks for the follow, mate. Indeed they will. I'm same racing my own community. No, actually, I want to preserve my own community from my terrible performance and from ruining their races. So I'm going to other random people and ruin their races, unfortunately. 4 hours cooldown. That's very nice. Yeah, we're gonna race not this weekend, I think. Maybe on Sunday we're gonna do a race. Would be nice. Alright guys, so I think we had enough bad luck and enough bad behaviors for tonight. So yeah. Yeah, there feel. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a night. And what can I say? Well, first of all, thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed a little bit of a preview, let's say, and even though we've messed up in the initial races, something might have been interesting for you to watch. Last race, I believe, wasn't that bad, right? So that was quite good, and I hope you had fun with my unlucky night. Thank you so much for joining. Great stuff. See you on the next live stream. Possibly we may do a race on Sunday. We'll see. If my community decides to do other times, and not always at 9 o'clock in the evening when normal people have dinner, but that's a different thing. Blame Monday as usual. But yeah, thanks again, guys, and see you next time. Cheers. Good night. Blame Andy. Always. Not even the pad is working tonight. What the fuck? It lost connection to Streamlabs. My god. Alright, let's go manually. Good night.